Ever found your dog sniffing around your stash of edibles and panicked? You're not alone. With edibles becoming a household item, the risk of your dog getting into them is real and concerning. Note, this video is not a substitute for vet advice. If you suspect your dog has ingested an edible, consult your vet immediately. What are edibles? So what exactly are these edibles that are causing such a stir? Simply put, edibles are food items infused with cannabis compounds, primarily THC and CBD. They're designed for human consumption to help with things like pain relief or relaxation. But here's the catch. What's therapeutic for you could be toxic for your dog. The risks involved now. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. THC, the psychoactive component in cannabis, is toxic to dogs. But it's not just a little toxic, it's a lot. Dogs have more cannabinoid receptors in their brains compared to humans. This makes them incredibly sensitive to THC. So, that tiny piece of cannabis-infused brownie isn't just a snack for them. It could lead to serious health issues like seizures, or worse, symptoms to watch. What do you do if your dog accidentally eats an edible? Are your options all tied up? But don't panic just yet. First, look for symptoms. We're talking lethargy, dilated pupils, and yes, even stoned behavior. More severe signs could include vomiting, seizures, and even coma in extreme cases. Immediate steps to take in the event that your dog has accidentally eaten an edible or a hash brownie, then you need to act fast. Because in situations like these, time is your dog's best ally. The moment you suspect ingestion, get on the phone with your vet. Don't play the guessing game by inducing vomiting without professional advice. You could make the situation worse. Your vet might recommend immediate treatments that are counterintuitive but life-saving. We're talking activated charcoal to bind the toxins, intravenous fluids to flush the system, or even medications to counteract the effects of THC. Long-term exposure to THC. Let's assume for a second that you have managed to deal with the immediate crisis, but what next? Well, if repeat incidents of THC exposure happens, your dog may suffer from certain chronic health problems. In particular, science has some alarming news for dogs with repeat exposure to THC. Conditions like persistent low blood pressure, respiratory distress, and even long-term neurological side effects may arise. So you need to do your part and ensure your dog is safe and healthy. Legal implications. Next, let's shift gears for a moment and talk about legality. You might be in a state where edibles are legal for human use. But guess what? Giving them to your pet can be considered animal abuse under the law. That's right. You could be facing fines or worse, criminal charges. So, let's not even go there. Do your pet a favor and keep those edibles far away from their reach. Look, we've covered a lot of ground today. And if you have watched the video from start to end, you will know that edibles just weren't meant for dogs. Keep it away from your dog's life. And hey, before we sign out, let's all make a pledge to keep our dogs safe, because man's best friend deserves that.